review time. Yo, hey guys, welcome back to Ryan Fork. And today we're doing another fan review, Teachings in Silence by Ulver, which is a very old album. I found out it came out in 2002 and came out like in 2 EPs that were like smashed together to make Teachings in Silence. And I think this album is a very interesting album, and it has 4 tracks, but it has the length of an actual album, I think 52 minutes. And I was really interested. I really dug into this one, and I'm surprised to say that I came out with gold. I came out with some tracks that I really love, some tracks that I'm going to go back to again. So let's get into that. Just 4 songs. So this song's by Norwegian duo Ulver. It's an old duo that used to make electronic music. This is an electronic album, if I haven't mentioned it. It's an electronic album. There are no vocals. There's vocals on one track, but most of it is just production, piano, distortion. They make good use of it. And I want to get into my favorite tracks before I lose this momentum. So first on my favorite tracks is my favorite song on the album is Darling, Didn't We Kill You? And this is my favorite song on the album. It's 9 minutes long, and I didn't feel these 9 minutes. I was like captivated from start to end. I thought like the ominous production, the distortion, the bias that was on this song, the way that the piano comes in like someone is playing it from afar while you're just sitting there with your crappy camera recording it. It's so dark and it's so tortured, and it's my favorite song on the album by far. I just have to say it. This song is a song that I'll be going back to. Yeah, Speak Dead Speakers. And I thought this was another highlight. I loved the slicing atmosphere. This whole album is like it's like building tension. You feel like it's building tension, but it's also peaceful. I feel like it's a weird experience. I deeply recommend. The distortion, I love the little muffles that happen throughout the song. It's throughout the album. It happens a lot. And yeah, it's one of my highlights. Another highlight is the longest song over here. It literally takes up half the chunk of the album. It's 24 minutes long, and Silence Teaches You to Sing. And I thought this was the magnum opus of the song, the crown jewel of the album. They really pulled out all the stops on this one. The signal is fried to 11. There's more piercing, distortion, and more bias than before. There's a section where the piano actually gets put in the foreground, which doesn't happen throughout most of the album. Most of the album, the piano is like in the distance and you can hear it like it's a bit far away. But there's a part on this one where it's actually like brought into the front, and it's so beautiful. And it just takes center stage, which I like. And we actually have vocals on this one. It's the only song with vocals where there's like these wailing voices that are so tortured, dark. And then we have actual vocals where there's like humming. And this song is just like a combination of what made this album great. It's like the crown jewel. It's not exactly my favorite, but it's obviously second. I think this song is beautiful. I think I listened to the whole 24 minutes and I just felt like this is like their best work. I just felt the vibe that they're trying to put out, and I like it. There's only one song left because it's like 4 songs. So let's just talk about it. This is the song I'm iffy about. This song is not saved. Of course, I think it's not a bad song. It carries well throughout, but I just thought like it was a bit too repetitive. I thought like they didn't really add anything interesting on top like they do on the previous songs. I thought it was a bit too like one note. I didn't feel like the crazy experimentation that we got on this other album. But it's not a bad song. I didn't hate it. There's no bad songs on this one. There's no bad songs at all. That's all I have to say. So Ulver. So Teachings in Silence by Ulver, to give a rating of an 8 out of 10. I thought I really enjoyed this. I thought it's a really forward-thinking electronic album. I had to plug it into the leaderboard. Of course, it's number one. So far, the best review. So far, the best request that I've got from you. So I just wanted you to keep them coming. Keep these reviews coming, and please don't like just try to like sneakily add classic albums. Like, oh,
I have a little review. Please review Paul's Critique by Beastie Boys.
like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I know that's a 10 out of 10. I want to find new artists, smaller artists that are just doing things that don't really get that recognition. So yeah. So please keep them coming. We'll keep the fan gauntlet going, keep the fire burning. And yeah, just put it in the description. Don't forget, leave a like, subscribe. Thank you.